All right, I got the 2025 Gyropalooza Brick and Mortar Box. Went to Replay, grabbed one of these. There's probably a few left if you hurry over there. But let's see what we got. You can get a golden ticket in here, which is like, hey, you get a free pass into Gyropalooza, the in-person event at MVP's headquarters. So let's take a look at what we got in today's box. I think I'm gonna save the goodies for last. I'm just gonna go through this way, and I'm gonna be honest right away. I'm not really seeing a lot of putters. Not a lot of putters in here, so I grabbed 2 patent pending, 1 anode, and an ion for today's round. But this is it feels like a hex almost. What do we get here? So we're gonna have like some L2 discs, uplink. Interesting. So we have a Eclipse Particle Glow uplink with this like real smoky rim. I kind of I thought this was Axiom when I pulled it out at first, but it feels pretty sick. Hopefully we got like a cool color glow. So we got an uplink flippy disc. I've actually never thrown an uplink. This is definitely a crave. Sweet. We got an Eclipse crave with some interesting, witness marks right there. Like whenever it popped it off, the machine. That's cool though. 175 max weight. Next, oh my goodness gracious, look at this disc. Look, if you can see it in the sun. So we have a Proton Detour. 175, sweet, max weight, we'll take it. I've never thrown a Detour in Proton plastic, and it looks kind of smoky and it's pretty sweet looking. Got an MVP discs here. We got a Photon, a pretty flat Photon. Feels like it'd be pretty good for like maybe a flip up forehand. Not a disc I've thrown too often either. A blue disc, I'm gonna guess this is a Terra. 169 resistor. Actually, I'm pretty excited. I got some overstable stuff to complement a couple of those flippy guys. Feels like a Fireball. 156 Fission Fireball. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Luckily, it's not too windy today. I'm out here at Greenbelt Disc Golf Course in Carrollton, Texas, because it's been raining just constantly, thunderstorming. Haven't been able to get out and film this, and this is a hex for sure. I love a good hex. Oh, it's got S on there, so this is a Neutron soft hex. I haven't actually seen Neutron soft hexes before, at least I haven't run across them. I'm sure they're a thing. And this one, this is another softie. If you look under here when it says the weight, you'll see an S. It tells you if it's soft plastic. At least that's what I found. And this is an amp. So this one is one of those that they came out with, re-released, re-ran them. It looks pretty sweet as well. I actually don't know what the flight numbers are on the amp. It kind of feels understable. This has got to be a time lapse. Yep, so we've got like a, it's like almost see-through time lapse. Is this the same thing, time lapse? How do you know the difference between the time lapse? Are these both the same version time lapse? They look the exact same. This feels like the original time lapse. I don't think this is the newly retooled one, because I've got some of those and those don't feel like the retooled version. I got the Vanish in R2, so you get some R2s in here. Oh boy, this thing is beautiful cotton candy. I just think this is going to be a nice, interesting roller-ish type of disc. R2 reactor. And here we go. This is the fun stuff. That's the boost. Holy moly. This feels like a PD. I bag a PD, and that is exactly what this feels like. Did they just copy the PD? I'm going to say yes. Okay. So this one's sick. I love how pearly this is. It's like a pearly Proton. Super flat. What did I get? 171, so it's pretty max weight. That's good. I'm gonna have a lot of fun throwing this guy today. Little spider. See you, buddy. This, we have an Echo. I don't usually like green discs, but actually the stamp on here is pretty sick. So an Echo, I'm guessing this is like maybe a slightly overstable mid-range. Never thrown a Streamline Echo, but I'm excited to. And we have a Proton Particle Glow Particle. This is one of those special edition discs that you're going to get in all the boxes, and it feels super stiff. I've never thrown a particle. Kind of reminds me of an atom, actually. So that actually will be nice today out here. Looks like the only putter I ended up getting. I'll have to reorganize all of these. And we didn't obviously get the golden ticket, because you would have had something on the bottom here that said, hey, this is your ticket. This is the wave, the 10-year anniversary wave 172. It's pretty nice. They have a nice and wide range of colors that you can get, and of course the particle glow proton. This is probably one I was most excited about because I do bag a pyro, and I've got it in like a neutron, super board flat, super stiff. So this might be a nice complement to it. I am such a fan of the pyro. So we're gonna get into it hole one out here at Greenbelt. And let's see how we can shoot with just these discs, and very glad I brought some putters with me to putt with. And they're pretty cool patent pending ones I found in the used bins at Replay. Let's go. Hole one, no warm-ups either. I think I know the disc I'm gonna throw off the tee here. I'm gonna go with time lapse. It's about 380, 390. You gotta go over the water. It's a little bit of a tricky shot. All right, I'm gonna say this is the version 1. So it should be really stable. I'm gonna hang it out over the water on hyzer. A lot lower than I wanted, but a good pickup. I think this should be a good start to the video. What do you guys think? Don't even have to really warm up the putt. Let's go. The challenge is also gonna be knowing when to throw which disc. I think I'm gonna go pyro here. It looks to be about 250. It's about my stock distance for a pyro right there. You should try to go about like 250, 270. Hopefully we parked both of the first shots. How can I make this putt harder? You can't even make it hard whenever you're this close. This is a tough one. Could go forehand, go resistor over the top. It's supposed to be overstable. That might work out well. Inbounds, that's all I wanted. Just wanted to be inbounds. Let those guys borrow the retriever real quick. If you don't lose one out here, it's almost impossible not to go in the creek here today. Hopefully no times for me, but we're 3 for 3. How many discs do I have in this box? 16, 17, so I can throw one twice. I think I'm gonna go pyro because this one is like super sneaky, like a low forehand, or you can go like thumber over the top. I'm gonna go thumber with the pyro. Okay, hey, we might be able to start 4 for 4. Let's go. I'm glad this is the hole I used the extra shot since we don't have an entire 18 discs in the bag. There we go, 4 for 4 start. Let's see how long we can keep this perfect streak going. This is where I have some decisions to make. I definitely have some shorter holes that I need to throw like the particle on. I do have some mids, this reactor. Just spike it in there. Yeah, I'm gonna just do R2 reactor on this one, just go backhand. It's like 290, but it's downhill. Really don't have to throw this hard because there's water behind it. All right, now get down. I think that's gonna be short. All right, that's what I was looking for. All right, we got this putt to get to 5 under, but I got a right to left headwind. Got it. There we go, 5 for 5. 390. 390, a little bit of headwind. I think we're gonna have to go with the other time lapse. Okay, do the other one. We're gonna go with this more like protron, where it's like in between neutron and proton. It's probably hard for you to see this, but like it's almost see-through for me. And I just need to get this out there on hyzer and hope it lands by the pin. Give us a look. Oh, it's flippy.
Oh no. Please
don't. Okay, it's dropping. That is as close as you can get to out of bounds without going out of bounds. That time lapse is completely different than the first one I threw. Ion or the anode? I think maybe the ion, since it's got a little bead, might play into this headwind better. Ah, yeah, I didn't really give that a chance. All right, 350. And I think I'm gonna throw the amp off this one. Kind of have to tee off from underneath this bridge, which is always fun. I'm gonna hope that it flips up and over. God Dude, I had no idea I was gonna fly. Whoa, that is way more stable than I thought an amp was gonna fly. Almost went out of bounds here. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about this disc that I thought it was not gonna fly that stable. I think it just held that hyzer the whole way. Oh my gosh. I thought we rang it up for first, but maybe that, I mean, obviously soft plastic I think does stable it up, but now I know. We are still 5 under. Take 2 pars right here. Move on to a really short one. I think it's the shortest on the course. Well, if this isn't the most Texas thing I've ever seen in my life, I need a pair of boots. So we got 230. I kind of want to have, so this is a soft hex, and it feels like it kind of would be fun for a forehand. So I'm gonna try to forehand the hex like Germ would. Get to the pin. Oh my gosh. All right, the creek's flowing pretty good. It's not quite as murky as I thought it was gonna be. I was too scared to throw the particle on this one. I am excited to throw that disc though. Well, the tee pad is completely underwater, so we're gonna throw, I'm trying to like keep at least some of the hole intact. This one's probably 450, I have no idea. But I'm gonna try to throw this through this gap, and hopefully something fades, maybe a lot of hyzer. What will get there? I mean, a fireball could be interesting. Is a photon stable? Actually, do not know. I'm gonna pump this one out there, try to get through this gap. Hopefully it fades left. This hole is way harder from where I'm teeing off from. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. Ooh, this is tricky. All right, luckily the trees didn't kick me into the water. Gotta go with a little one knee forehand.
Epic fail.
Okay, long putt to save par. Wish I had a tempo in my box, that would have been sweet. All right, we got a C2 putt. Big tailwind. Ah, off the cage. That's okay, it's a bogey. We're all gonna take bogeys. No chains needed. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna throw here? Uplink is a flippy one. Let's just throw the uplink on this one because maybe it'll just like drift to the right for me. I don't know what the flight numbers are. Actually could be kind of fun to do a little flippy forehand ace run. So much tailwind, let's just do it. Am I recording? I hope I am. Oh, it's so flippy. Oh my gosh. Almost out of bounds. That is all OB, but we are barely in. Okay, that was an unexpected birdie with that disc. Okay, this is interesting. We're 390. Usually it's in between the 2 trees, like right down this tunnel, but it's like way back left. I've never thrown this pin location. You have like the creek that wraps behind it. Crave? Honestly, the boost would be good here too. The detour could work. Like, what do I know? So I'm gonna throw a hyzer flip, crave, hopefully push to the pin. Not quite high enough. Out the top of the tree. Let's go a little particle action at it. See how stable this thing is. Just short, but feels really good in hand. I think this one's a little bit more of a stable crave than I've had in the past. All right, let's move on to a fun one. I think I'm gonna go detour. Looking at it, 380 maybe. I'm thinking the dome's gonna help stable it up. It should go right. I'm gonna throw it high. Maybe a touch of anhyzer. Okay, perfect shot, but it's actually way more stable than I thought it was gonna be. That's a pretty decent little mid-range. I thought it was gonna hold that the whole way, but as soon as it came out of my hand, it was trying to fight out. All right, we got a little C3 action. Ooh, that wind held it straight. Check this disc out in the sun though. See if you can see how cool this disc looks. Been having a lot of fun with this little patent pending electron anode. It seems to come out of the hand pretty well. A lot of glide under this thing too. It's pretty sweet. I think I have to throw the echo on this one. You're not flippy, are you? Jeez. Don't listen to that sign, 338. This thing is downhill further than that. Really like the stamps, foil combos they put on here. We got a, well, on top of the world shot, at least for Texas standards. Please be somewhat stable. Oh, please stable up. I think you're going to. No, don't go that way. Come back the other way, please. I give in the water. Dang. Yep, just out of bounds. This is what we're left with. Probably just gonna take it back this way. Would have to make a pretty big putt here to save a par. Oh man, that was so close. But so close doesn't count in disc golf. It looks kind of gross in there. I think I'm just gonna leave the echo. That's a bogey. That's the second bogey of the round. But you're gonna get bogeys out here because there's water everywhere. Obviously, I'm kidding. Okay, what do we have left? We have 5 holes left. We gotta be careful on what we throw and win now. Vanish, boost. What was this one? Fireball, that's right. I don't think I've actually thrown the particle yet. Interesting. Okay, maybe this wave on a little bit of hyzer. How far is this? 255? I wonder if I could throw the particle up there. Yeah, let's, wait, where am I gonna throw the boost? Basket do they have it in? Dang. See if I can pump a putter all the way up there. Hey, look at that. That is a good disc, nice and overstable. Tailwind just dropped it. I'm pretty happy with that. This is not fun. Oh God, I'm falling. It's so slippery still. Oh, this is such a worse putt right here. Thank goodness. I did not want to have to walk all the way down the hill because I have rolled so far down before. It's a pretty sweet birdie with a putter all the way up this hill. Guys, this is the one that I'm having the most fun besides the pyro throwing. Where am I gonna throw the boost? I might have to save the boost for the very last tee shot. This is into a headwind. Oh, dude, this kind of sucks. I need the fireball for the next shot. I need it for this shot too. The vanish feels like a roller. Feels like a dumb idea. Straight into a headwind at the top of a hill. I really don't want to throw into those guys. I'm just gonna do vanish. This is pretty much I'm gonna probably like not be anywhere close. It is so insanely flippy. That is hilarious. Do it, do it. Oh my gosh. I need to learn that anode. It's actually really fun to putt with. Okay, this is what I saved the fireball for, even though it's only 156 grams. Except I'm gonna wait for people to go by. This thing feels like it's gonna be flippy for a fireball. Maybe it'll stay in bounds though. Oh, that's close. I don't think that's in bounds. Just barely. We'll take it in bounds. I think that's gone. Oh, no, it's not. So much glide and just dumps at the end. 2 left. 598. Everybody wants to see the boost. Into a headwind. That's a PD. That boost is a PD. This is exactly where my PD would land off the tee. That's crazy how close they got that. I mean, sorry, I'm not saying they tried to. Eagle loved the PD, right? When he was at Discmania. Going back with the pyro. Headwind, let's see how it holds up. 250. Oh no, so low. Get to, oh my gosh. I thought I almost just put that too low. Let's see how this does on a forehand. Straight, dumping finish. All right, guys, streamline and the boost, it's pretty good. we got it anyways. Great putter. These two discs are really good. That's a good putt. All right, look at this thing. Well, they definitely got their pearly Proton in. This is absolutely ridiculous. There's only one disc left in our round. The Gyro Brick and Mortar Box. It's the Wave. And normally I play out here like a Firebird. I got a headwind. I don't want this to flipping over. I'm gonna throw a little flip up forehand actually. This way. See if I can get to stand up. It's flat. I think it's gonna turn a lot. So here goes nothing. Yeah. Okay, who wants a flat flippy wave? One more long putt to end it.
Epic fail.
That is too funny. Guess I still got the par. So squishy over here. All right, those are all the discs that I threw today in today's little brick and mortar challenge box. These are my favorites by far. The particle, nice and stiff, good profile on this one. I had a lot of fun throwing that for little approach shots. The resistor, this thing was pretty overstable. Feels good, probably a little bit better than a Terra. And then this Detour, oh my gosh, a domey, crazy Proton looking disc. This Detour is one of the better feeling discs in the hand. The Boost, guys, this Boost is a PD. Just think of this as a PD if you've ever thrown one. It is more of like the end of a PDs. Wow, I think they got something here in this disc. We've got obviously the particle Proton Pyro. This is going straight in the bag for approach shots for me to pair nicely with my nice stiff overstable one. The uplink was hilariously fun to throw. It's actually blue glow, which is pretty awesome. And I only threw the Echo once. This is a disc that I definitely are gonna go throw in the field here in a sec. Learn a little bit more about this. I'm gonna put some of these up on my website, CottonCandyDiscGolf.com. Help support the channel if you guys wanna go pick up a disc, one of my signature series that I've made myself, and I've got one coming out. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.